Hi, folks.
Hello.
Anyways, hello, guys.
Hello, everybody.
We were just being chaos. Welcome
cold open, you
welcome to episode 4 of Trial by Sea, our final session of this mini campaign.
The finale.
I am Tanner. I will be your game master this evening, and I'm popcorning it over to Noah because I was just making fun of him a second ago. So
Oh, great. Hey, guys, my name is Noah, or Nova Killing. My socials are going to be Nova Killing everywhere. I stream regularly on my Twitch. I make YouTube videos and TikToks and funny D&D and Magic the Gathering content. I'm also a lumberjack and an actor, so, there's that. I'm popcorning it over to Ivy just because it's kind of where my screen's going.
Cool. Ivy's being so incredibly normal over here. Hi, I'm Ivy. Hi, I'm Ivy. I'm Gamer the Girl everywhere else that you can possibly find me on the internet. When I'm not over at Gamer the Girl, I'm on Dice Cream Sandwich where I GM sometimes. We'll get back into it. And when I'm not on that account, I'm over on the Crit Awards. So it just depends on the day that you find me. And I will popcorn it over to my gorgeous companion, Lexi.
As if we're not all gorgeous companions.
You're right. Also.
Hello, I'm Smallbird Lex. You can find me at Smallbird Lex and Smallbird Art. I do TTRPG, and I stream. I'm trying to get on CB's level of speed.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. I'd be able to just say all my shit, and I know what I'm talking about and say it with enough confidence. I'm playing Nitrak, our beefy boy, our beefy cake, and they're nervous. We're gonna see how this goes. Pop it over to CB.
What up, everybody? Hi, my name is Omega Jones, also known as Critical Bard. Critical Bard across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. I'm a actor, vocalist, tabletop professional, hot mess incarnate, jack of all trades, master of like 3 of them. You can hear my voice on Critical Role. You can see me on Amazon Freevee and Plex for Hero Suites and Faster Purple Worm Kill. You can find me at many conventions, and you can love me. That's that. I am the royal amongst lessers. I'm kidding. I love you all.
would anyone like to do a recap, or do you guys just want me to do it?
Take it away, GM. It's your last session.
If you want. Sure.
Okay, go for it, bud.
Oh, fuck.
I'm saying you go for it.
You're right. That's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. I'm gelling like a fella. Okay. So we have gotten to a place that I'm going to name. Don't say nothing. I took notes.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
There we are. Boop. I didn't take many notes. Got stopped because we got so into. Excuse me. But we are in Coston. At a level of a place. First of all, we are all dead. Well, was once dead and got pulled out of death by Kellenvor to say, "Hey, you're on the Trial by Sea now." And the title drop. And well, we basically need to go to different places, help them get things potentially, and then maybe, just maybe, we can get back home. And right now, we are in this portal in this island that has taken us to Coston, which is having a celebration called Happy Remembrance Week, because a lot of people died and this is a time to remember them. RIP. And we're here because we know that there's some undead issue happening, but we don't know what, and so we got to figure that out potentially. While we're here, we learned that someone named Evan has been seeing their aunt Ethel. They saw them a couple of days ago at night. And we're like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Yeah, they're walking around like, Day of the Dead." And we're like, "We don't like that." And so we decided to figure out where Ethel's body, corporeal form, was going. Turns out they were going towards the river. That's, I guess, on the edge of Coston. So we went over there, and before we did that, we also got like some extra, gear and stuff, because it's always helpful. And we were told that we can get gear from different places, so we might as well. So we got that. We went out to the river, and we talked to a guy who we found out that Ethel was his wife. RIP. Even more. And he didn't know anything, but he did see some weird glowing or something happening. And we also noticed that it was a patch that was looking like super, I must say depreciated, super dead. And as we kind of like hung out for the night, and Ashara and Tápholl, was it Tápholl? Yes. Ashara and Tápholl struggled at finding out more physically. We all decided to just vibe until midnight. I had a little come to Jesus moment with a couple of characters. And as we, reached that apex of nighttime, some glowing fog rode in, and we saw a person on, I guess, on a horse or whatever, and with a bunch of dead people, and we're like, well, that's probably what we got to deal with, and that's what you missed on Dragon Ball Z.
Tune in this time
Perfect.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Is it just Levi still screaming like we've gone from one episode to the other, and it's just like
Yes.
that like battle cry?
But yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay. And CB, I just defaulted Levi to dragon form, just so you know.
Yeah, he's gonna immediately
Yeah.
switch.
So, let's drag everyone over to the map. If this will work for me. There we go. So, this glowing bridge that crosses the river, connecting the land of the dead to the land of the living. A small horde of zombies marching across it with a Dullahan on a horse as their commander at the rear.
I'm on a horse.
I need you all to roll initiative as we go immediately into combat.
Oh no!
Well, that didn't take long.
I didn't even have dice. Hold on. Oh my god.
I mean, where we ended last
Yeah,
session,
dice!
you guys knew this is what was going to happen.
Oh my god. I rolled
God, they're on the couch.
very well. Oh my god.
Okay. Did we decide that Levi goes on his own? Oh, yeah, he goes with me, and then there's a reason. There's a mechanic that he goes on his own.
Yes.
Oh, great. Let me do you and you.
I could just go big swing and hope I get everybody all together. Yeah, fuck it. I'll do big swing. I'm an action surge because I picked somebody slower than me. Again, extra 2d6 per hit. So that's a lot of stuff. And I gotta get higher than, what'd you
An
say
8.
their AC was?
Their AC's only an 8.
Bet.
Bet.
So that means I get 6 attacks.
We love level 11s.
We love level 11. Let's see. So it's a plus 10 per attack, so I just hit all of them.
Unless
I
you
could
roll
roll
that
a-
1.
All right, you're right. You're right.
Because a nat 1 is a fail.
That one's a fail period. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, lowest I rolled was a 3, so that's hilarious.
So
but I
you're
also
good.
did get a 20.
So one of them is a crit.
So one of them is a crit.
A credit gets a zombie.
A zombie who's already dead.
Zombie crit.
All right, let's. I gotta do the.
All the dice.
8, 9, 12.
Big number. Big number. I think you got like 150-ish last time. So
I did.
So let's see if you beat that this time.
Ooh, plus. I gotta do math. 1, 5.
Are you hitting one at a time, or are you doing like a sweep?
Oh, it's a
doing
one big
swarm,
one.
And yeah.
Oh,
Like,
that. Sorry.
Nitrak's doing a cleave. I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah, no, I was just going to the zombies and kind of just doing 6 big back and forth cleaves through the entire thing, with 161 damage.
161.
That crit probably got it up to the past 150.
Nice.
My sorcerer can never.
The zombie too for you.
I can only do the big thing once. So
Guess what? You take out 6 zombies.
Yay!
Wow.
Can we count
There
how
you
many are together, or are we just kind of like?
There was 15.
Oh, okay. Bet.
I have them all using 1 health bar, but I
Yeah.
have like when a certain amount of damage is done, this many
Got you.
die. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that's your turn because it was
Oh,
your
yeah.
movement, your
That's
bonus
everything.
action,
That's
your
everything.
action, and your action search.
And I did
So-
action surge all together.
Yeah. So, Ivy, you're up.
Yay, me. Amazing. Okay, so the big bad is up on the bridge still.
He's up on the
Correct.
bridge.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. I just wanted to make sure. Let me just double check something real quick. I think because they're still walking, albeit slowly, correct, across this bridge.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure before I do anything. Because I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit our dear barbarian.
I'm a fighter this
That's fine.
time.
You're right,
It's
sorry.
totally different.
Different font. You're right.
Different font.
Listen, I got some high cons and dexes and things. Like, I can avoid it. Just
You're
I'm going
right. Because I want to get. Hold on. Everything from like this zombie to. So basically, I'm going to fireball at the 3rd level, and I want to try to get all the zombies.
The
This is
radius is 20 feet.
So radius is here or there. Sorry. So I would miss the back 2 because it's a.
Hold on, let's just.
Sphere. But I want to avoid hitting our deer fighter. So.
How far can you cast it?
It is.
It's a big range.
It's like 150. Yeah, 150 range. So I'm 45 feet away.
So if you want to make sure to hit the Dullahan, yeah, just those 2 at the front wouldn't get
Okay,
hit
that's fine.
if you're avoiding hitting Nitrak.
Sure. So they can all roll dexterity saving throws, please, and I will roll the damage. I'm cast this at the 3rd level, so it won't be. The DC is 16, so you can just tell me which ones save.
Dullahan saves, everything else
Shocking.
fails.
Okay, so everything else that failed took 31 points of fire damage. The Dullahan only takes half, so he would take 15. Yeah.
Tápholl, you're up.
What armor or what is the big guy wearing? The Dullahan
He looks like he's wearing plate.
plate.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. What is this? 5, 10, 15,
Or at
20,
least breastplate. Like it's metal armor for sure.
5, 30 speed. 25, 30. How do you guys do the arrow? I've never used this before. I'm sorry.
There's a measure tool.
Measure.
Like
Okay.
a ruler.
It
Yeah.
looks like a ruler. It's on the left,
cool.
towards the bottom.
The 4th one down.
If
Yeah.
that's the case, what am I doing?
That was me. I did the circle.
I'll sit right here instead because this is within range, and I'm going to. I'm just gonna cast heat metal
Mm-hmm.
on the Dullahan at 6th level.
Hey.
And that's
Oh.
what, a con save?
It is a any creature, and I don't think there's a save. It just says any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast a spell.
That's right.
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
have
Ivy
to
did that
drop
to me
it.
in the PvP. Was not happy.
It's the only way I can hit you.
It's if they can drop it, then they have to make the dex save
Yeah.
or the con save or whatever. But he can't drop it because it's his armor. So
It
Yeah.
takes
So that is
10 minutes to take it on and off.
8d8 damage that I'm
That's
gonna
a
do.
you
lot.
upcasted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at
It's a
6th level.
Jeez.
I told you I was
Ah.
gonna do some damage.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's a lot of damage.
Now that's
That's a lot of damage.
What did I say? 8d8.
8d8.
Good.
Okay. I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond because it's too many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this stays up for a whole minute, by the way. That is okay. Only 31 damage, but that's not too bad.
More than 5.
I did
More
it.
than 5.
That's 6 times more.
They said
Wow.
it couldn't be done, but I
Wow.
said maybe.
Heat metal. You said heat metal.
That is my bonus action, and sorry, I'm also new to
Mhm.
druids. I maintain concentration if I wild shape. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so then as my bonus action, I'm going to wild shape into a bristled moorbounder. This is black creature with like tusks and large fangs and sharp fur. And I'm going to. He's got a bit more speed, so I'm just gonna move myself 5, 10, 15, 20 because he's got 70 movement.
Mhm.
I'll set myself there. And I pass turn.
Okay. So is heat metal at the start of their turns?
Let me read it again. I'm so sorry. Heat metal. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so on each of my turns, I can cause the damage again.
Sounds good. This Dullahan seems very frustrated, even though he doesn't have a head. Just his shoulders kind of like tense up, and then he will. Let's see. Going for Nitrak.
What? I didn't do nothing.
You took out 6 of his zombie
I
minions.
don't know what you're talking about.
And you're the closest person.
Damn it.
And he's going to make 2 attacks against you. First one is an 18, which misses. Second one's a 26. So that
You
hits.
just missed it.
So you take. Where's my D10?
Ow.
Seven points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Plus
No, thank you.
17 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
Offended.
And that is the end of the Dullahan's turn. And maybe you got an inspiration from the chat.
I know. Thank you,
Who
chap.
did that? Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so that is the Dullahan's turn. Agwè, you're up.
Okay.
End them.
Kill him.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah. That is what he would go the bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, not all of the zombies. 3 little death heads start floating through the mist towards you guys.
No, you know what? I'm good actually.
I mean,
It's okay. We don't have to. Those guys are
Yeah, how about we say no?
double and give it to the next person.
No monsters.
dare to say no, guys. Come on.
Dare to say no. So after the layer action, Ivy, it's your character's turn.
I think watching what's happening to Agwè manifests itself as a reaction in Ashara of her hair that is kind of red, like at the scalp, kind of gradually like spreading across the rest of her black hair as it's just red. I don't think Ashara's ever experienced a death of a friend this way and is not okay about it. So like watching them go down has manifested itself in a change of her appearance that she is now pissed and has to take it out on this this creature that has done it to them. Like, it's not okay with her at all. So she is going to, I think, I need to make sure this is a bonus action. I am going to bonus action cast Dragon's Breath on myself and kind of like rearrange her hair, push it back, and then cast Dragon's Breath on herself. And I want it to do cold damage. I want to freeze this thing in place is what she is aiming for. So I will do that, and I will before I take my movement, I will walk over because he is kinda Agwè's body is on the ground, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can I occupy the same space as Agwè's downed body?
I'll say yes.
Okay. The reason I ask is it's a cone, and I don't want to hit Agwè again. Okay. I'm gonna put myself underneath. So I'm gonna put myself right next to him, but I'm actually like in
Yeah,
the
you're on top.
right. I'm so incredibly mature. And totally normal about all things. Okay. So I am going to use it to change how her normal behavior is, and kind of the blue kind of takes on a watery effect on her, and then she casts like it's a breath of frost as it just comes out in a 15-foot cone. Will he please roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
He rolled a nat 1, but I'm going to use a legendary resistance to succeed.
No.
That is rude.
That is so rude.
Actually rude. Like, how dare you? The rudest.
I don't think I can silvery barbs that on my turn.
Not on
like that,
legendary
can I? Okay,
resistance.
I didn't think so. I was like, hold on, that doesn't make sense. Okay, all right. What is the
That's one.
secondary one? He rolled a 1
Huh?
again?
Huh? No, legendary resistance. He succeeds.
Oh, legendary resistance, he just succeeds. He'll still
Yeah.
take half damage. So let me roll half, which is fine. I'll keep the breath weapon anyways. Okay, hold on. It's going to be 5d6. So it would be 18 points of damage. It's 9 points of cold damage.
Which is halved because he's resistant to cold.
Yeah.
So
And she doesn't know that. That's the whole thing, is that she
Yeah.
doesn't know that. So Ivy knows this, but
Mhm.
interesting. Okay. It's concentration, so I have it up for a minute until I get hit again.
Okay.
I think that's the end of her turn. She is going to take up protecting Agwè's body because she does not realize that he's going to get back up. So that is kind of her main concern, is standing here to watch over this, because Levi needs to not have to worry about it while he's busy messing things up. So that's my end of my turn.
I will say, if anybody happens to look at Levi, I think, and I don't know. I mean, we have to druid and a cleric, so maybe, and I think even Nitrak is pretty insightful. There's confusion on Levi's face, but not concern, which hints that he doesn't know what's happening now. But perhaps Agwè has done this and failed multiple times. But he is surprised that he didn't get back up.
That's fair.
Just like, give him a minute, let him
Ashara
cook.
is not a cleric. She has no healing whatsoever. So she's just like, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I will end my turn there.
Okay. Noah, Toph is up.
As I see Agwè fall, I'm also going to, in my more bounder state, I'm going to release this large roar that kind of almost sounds like the typical Tyrannosaurus Rex, like that echoing. Anyway, so and then I'm going to
Jurassic
take a
Park.
standing leap of 40 feet,
Mhm.
and I'm going to jump right here, and I'm going to turn off my alarm, and then
Go take your birth control.
Will do. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, actually, at the start of my turn, I'm also going to maintain.
Oh, bonus
metal.
action? Yeah.
It doesn't say it's a bonus action. It just says at the start of my turn, because it's concentration, I may continue to deal that damage. If it's a bonus action, I can use that. I don't think I have a bonus action anyway, but. Okay, 1 second.
Bonus action, he's just gonna sigh. Levi is going to immediately rush downward using their movement and bonus action to get there, and is going to bite the absolute heck out of the Dullahan.
Woo.
Try to bite for a head that's not there, so goes for the rest of the body instead. And let me just check one. I don't think anything shifts once I do that with him. That shifts. Okay, cool. But I'm not. Oh, that's what it is. I do an extra dice of damage. Okay, great. Yeah. Going to attempt to bite them, and also actually comes down first with his tail, and then turns back around and just crunches So
Crunch.
going to do a little crunch.
Crunch.
That is 20 to hit.
Hits.
Great. That's unnatural.
Mhm.
That's going to be 2d10. Oh wow, both sixes. 16 points of damage for the tail, and then bite. Natural 20. That is going to be 16 plus 8, 24 plus 4, 28. So 28 regular plus they're resistant to cold, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so 2. Wait. There we go. That was 24, 6. So 28 points of damage from the second attack. I mapped that all wrong, but I got there. And can I use that on myself? Let me just check one quick thing. Yes, it didn't say I can't. I'm just gonna roll away using the reaction from Levi. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm going to just roll. Levi's gonna get. Let me guess. Think of this out loud. Levi's gonna get here. He's kind of he's large, and he's just gonna roll over here. That's what he's gonna do. That is me.
Okay. I'm just moving Ashara over because it's technically where you're at.
Yeah, no worries.
Why is that feeling weird? Okay. So
I'm gonna roll and climb back on Levi and just kind of lay
Sounds
there for
good.
a bit. I had to think about that.
Gonna lay there for a bit.
He's gonna just be on this big boy. Thanks.
You just gotta think about what happens. That's fine.
And
about
if
the
any of you
choices I
guys look towards Agwè, you can see visual differences. Whatever those visual differences are, just more undead seeming.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
one, because he has these vibrant eyes. I think one of his eyes is now just whited out completely. And I like the cracks of the ethereal. I think that makes sense. And his hair is slightly parts of it almost seem more wiry than it's only smooth. It's giving Garnier Fructis, right? Some of it's not. Some of it's giving Needle in a Haystack. It's giving a Scarecrow. But just a little bit, not a lot.
Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. My first thought was just the SpongeBob meme of, "Oh no, he's hot!"
No.
Oh no, he's hot.
But yeah, that's what you had to see.
Oof, interesting.
Okay. At the end of your turn, legendary action,
No.
the Dullahan is using a feature called Headhunt and is going to strike at Ashara. That hits. You can silvery barbs if you want. Just
That's scary. The fact you're
throwing that out there if you want.
No, I don't think I will.
No?
I think in character she wouldn't. I think that she is now too focused on not she is too focused on other things, and so I don't think necessarily that she would do so.
Okay.
And such as Ivy will, I think Ashara's choice is that she wouldn't.
To the bakery.
To the bakery. You're right. This is Evan's fault. We know it is. It's Evan or Rory. They did this.
Don't blame the baker.
I'm gonna blame the baker. It's his fault.
Dang, napping banker.
Just a little side swipe thing. Baguettes bouncing across the screen.
Transition.
As you guys transition to the bakery, I guess.
Yep. I don't know.
It's closed.
I was going to say I hope
Yeah,
they don't
it-
have Rory doing a double shift right now. Oh wait,
The town festival is still going on, but the bakery is closed.
He's gallivanting and enjoying the festivities.
we should find him, track him down. Rory.
Yes, because I definitely want to bring more attention to myself.
Yeah, we're gonna be a little more low profile than that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like me and Agwè, may scare more people than maybe we would mean to.
I mean,
We
you
should
did
not-
that before, but Agwè, I can see why that would happen now.
If she kills you, I'm just gonna watch.
That's okay.
I will be honest. I am not here for the feelings of those here. We need to
I just would like to get back to the ship.
get going. When we can.
All right. Well, who can we speak to before we head out to see if anything has changed or any updates? And if we'd rather just skip that and go to the graveyard and see if there's maybe a portal or something going on there.
Yeah, they weren't really clear on how to get out and things like that. They just were like, oh, there's portals, which wasn't
Yeah.
very clear.
I figure when we get to the graveyard, if nothing else, we can contact the Lord himself and see that is our way out or what. But for now, it is late. It is after the time of sunset. Many are asleep. I personally think we do not wake them. We just let it be. The less who know, the better. Perhaps we leave a note with Evan, or even with. He points to the cabin.
Mm.
I think his name was Otis.
I don't think they'd be able to read it once we're gone.
No,
is
it
also
automatically translates, if I remember correctly, because we wrote down.
For us. I don't know if it does for them.
Did it vice versa? Were they, when I showed them our town name, were they like, oh, or were they like, mm.
I don't remember if you wrote it out for them. Did you?
They said, or like something about like spell it out, and then I.
You were like,
said it
"What's an
all.
O?"
Oh, and then they said, "What's an O?" Never
Yeah.
mind. So maybe not. Okay.
We can just leave a big heart and little crude drawings of our faces underneath.
Perfect.
Nitrak draws a big heart with crude little drawings of their faces underneath and just sticks it on the baker's door.
we went to Evan's house, right? Or no, we only met him at the bakery.
You met him at the bakery.
I guess as we're, if we want to leave like a note of some sort like that, that's not words, but is something that they can kind of interpret. I'll probably just be on the lookout for Evan as we're walking about, getting ready to leave towards the graveyard.
Okay. So, if you guys want to head towards the graveyard, that'll just be straight out of town. If you want to look for anyone, it'd be you have to go a little bit more into town.
We just going to the
So.
graveyard.
I mean, I don't think. I think if we see someone, sure. If we see Evan, even better. But I don't think necessarily we like start looking around because again, most people are asleep.
Yeah.
So-
They're
I
either
don't
asleep
think
I
or
mean,
partying
the
and
festival
drunk.
is still
Sleeping
going
or
on.
partying. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think
sleeping
it will
or
do us
partying.
much good. We've kind of done the thing. Now we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what the repercussions of us doing that thing is now going to be.
Onward to the graveyard.
Right before we head off, then I'm gonna find the nearest person at the exit of town that I can find that's outside still.
Some random guard.
Anyone, I don't care.
Yeah, it's just some random guard.
Okay, what was the Ethel, Otis,
Ethel,
and Evan?
Otis, Evan, and Rory is the baker.
I don't care about Rory right now.
The
I know, I'm
baker was so
upset.
nice to you.
I'm gonna grab this card. Find Evan, find Otis, and Rory too if you want, and let them know that Ethel is at peace, and that we thank them for our time.
Did you
Have a good
drink
night.
too much?
Yep.
Yep.
Have a good night. Let them
Yep.
know. Don't just because I've been drinking. Don't tell them.
Don't-
You need to find them. We're leaving. Bye.
We're
I just
Are you
started-
sure you should be
Bye.
leaving?
I'm just walking up the road.
We're leaving. Bye.
Bye. We're done.
A very concerned guard in our wake.
Just this guard assumes you're walking drunkenly into the dark. Just
I'm not even drunk.
he assumes you're drunk.
I start like
So-
doing like a.
yeah.
I'm trying to pull out the map and I'm like stumbling, so it looks like I'm tripping over myself.
Just tripping over a fucking twig.
Why a twig? Is it because I'm short?
Yes.
Oh.
I just named a random thing. You made it short. I was trying to say a root, and then I was like, twig.
Yes.
A twig.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, we're at the cemetery. Is there
So
anything?
you guys walk back to the graveyard. Immediately as you go through the gates of the graveyard, you feel that transition again that you felt the first time, where when you exited, you felt no longer connected to the land of the dead, and you felt more connected to this world. Now it's vice versa. You feel more connected with the land of the dead. There's no obvious like portal anywhere when you're immediately looking. But looking around, you do see a water fountain towards the center of the graveyard. And you
Yeah,
guys
it's
know that
probably
you
not
got here via water.
Saunters over.
Yeah, I think it's that makes sense. Water is our gateway.
How big is it?
Like it's a full-size fountain. Like
Big enough for
like
Levi?
it's
Oh,
in
Levi
human form.
has switched back to
Oh,
human form.
darn it.
Nitrak's gonna flip
I
two
just wanted to
gold
watch
coins
Levi
in.
jump
Like,
into it. Just
you
kind
know,
of.
when they put 2 gold coins. She just
Oh, yeah.
flicks 2 gold coins in, see if that does anything.
No.
I'll say as you flick in the coins, the water like ripples with magic,
Hmm?
and the coins vanish from the bottom of the thing.
Ooh.
I mean, if you don't want those coins, I'll take them and I'll lean in and accidentally trip through. And
The thing is, you think you
Fun.
tripped, Ashara pushed you.
I thought I fell in.
Like, oh shit.
He's gone.
I saw that.
I'm adding those 2 coins, by the way, to my inventory.
Fair.
I just peered over the edge. Well, I guess it's our
Like you
home.
guys can see the bottom of this fountain. Like
Yeah.
if you like go and look at it, and Toph just disappeared into the water.
I reach an arm in.
You feel yourself being pulled.
Oh, yep.
It's
I
not
think this
strong
is-
enough. It's not strong enough to drag you in. But
I think this is correct.
Can I see her hand?
Do not cut off my hand.
Is this like a
I'm not
Gale
gonna
thing?
cut off your hand. I'm just gonna yank it down if I see it.
no, because
Dang it.
Toph, on your side, you are currently in the whirlpool that you guys came down in, but you're going up it now.
Oh. I jump the rest of the way in. I'm like, oh, I guess this is it. And I jump in. I pushed him, so like I have to follow anyways, even if it's not where we're supposed to be going.
Just gonna look at Agwè. You going last or am I going last?
I don't think there's a necessary order to things, but he does kind of like look back around, and I think you note this is the first time he's actually looked at himself, really.
So, you guys sail towards the island. Something strange.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we have like 30 minutes left to stream, like
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Finale, I'm like,
I want to know.
Now what?
So, strange thing is, as you guys approach this island, it is much larger than the one that the sea serpent had created. It is mountainous terrain. There's foliage all over it. You guys notice a port, like a port village on the island, and those other dots are ships docked at this port.
Oh.
Okay.
Each of the ship has its own portal.
Are we gonna have a ship battle to get to the portal?
I don't
I'm
think we
just saying
could.
that there are ships at the port at this island. That's all you guys can see.
How far away are we at this point?
This is looking through the telescope. You can notice this. So you guys are, I'll say, 15 minutes out sailing wise.
Okay.
I don't think it can get worse than,
okay.
death behind us, literally chasing us to kill us for good. So,
Fair point.
Forward.
Could I? Actually, I guess I'll ask you guys. Do you want me to fly ahead and see if I can't scout the island while you pull up to the dock or to the port? See if I can't find another one of those whirlpools or some sort of like portal looking. It doesn't seem like we have a lot of time. I know we're out of eye shot, but I don't want to risk it.
Think you can travel faster?
I think I could.
Let him do it. I've got this. I've got the ship. Go.
I don't even know how to say this.
So quick to get rid of you.
It's a dinosaur. It's a Zalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, I know what you mean.
I'm gonna turn into this giant dinosaur flying creature. It's got a flying speed of 80 feet. It's the fastest I could find that I could pull off. So I'm gonna
Excellent.
just go. And I'm gonna be dashing straight for the island, looking at the port and seeing if I
Quetzalcoatlus. Yeah.
take note of anything near the port and the ships, and then continuing to the island.
Okay, I want both a perception and an investigation check from you.
Alrighty, perception. Let's do that. That is a 26 on perception.
Okay.
Why did I roll low on the investigation? 6 on the investigation.
Roll me 2d4s.
Oh,
Subtract them.
aye, Captain. For the first one, reduce 4. So what was that? 15, 26. So 22 perception.
22.
Hey, only 1. So what is that? 5 investigation.
Yeah.
I got you guys.
Okay. So, as you look around, as you approach this island, you notice people walking around, like in this village area, along the docks, on the ships. A few people on the ships looking like they're getting ready to set sail. And these are a lot more corporeal than the specters that you guys saw when you all were in line. Like, these all have more physical bodies, like how you all do. But you don't see anything that looks like a whirlpool or a portal of any form.
One final question is, and that's for the whole island or just for the port area?
For the island, if you're like your initial like look over.
And then as I'm flying back towards the ship and I'm going over the port again, does it look like they are preparing for battle at all? Can I see them like getting cannons ready, loading any weaponry or anything like that?
That would have been part of your investigation check.
I see. And then there's 2 ships. Can I see at least without investigation? Can I see how many people there are? Like,
there's more than 2 ships.
Okay.
There was. You can assume that the 2 dots that were moving away from the island were 2 ships.
Oh, okay.
But there is half a dozen, just all kind of anchored here. They're not all galleons. Like, some are scoops, some are just smaller single-masted thing, or single sail, like the single triangle. Like, some of them are like fishing boats. That's all you can really get from that.
Right. I will fly back.
Really
and
quickly.
land.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Dots are always going to be connected to portals, correct?
The avatar showed up as a dot. On the
That's
map.
true. So there's never ever a signifier to say what's what.
You can
Okay.
see the shapes, but it's mostly just a map that automatically updates for you.
I understand. Okay. Thank you. Never mind.
But Kellamvor did say if you find something on the map, it's best to investigate it.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Well, not that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. You
No,
want to
go
go
ahead,
investigate the Avatar
no.
of Death?
Absolutely not.
Using
Nah.
telepathy, because I'm not going to drop my wild shape yet.
Mhm.
I'm going to speak to Agwè. I didn't see any portals or anything that would suggest that there was a way to another world. But there are a good few ships, half a dozen, I'd say, some big, some small. There are people similar to us down there. I don't know what they're doing, but looks like they have like a little port. Was there anything beyond the port, or is it just the port? Like, is there a little town attached? Like, is it a port town?
So the port connects to a small village that is just right there on the coast of this island.
And then was there anything I would have like noticed with my perception on the village as well, or no?
No.
No? Okay. And I just relay all the information I saw to you to speak to the others.
Yeah. And now, yeah, I'll relay. Oh, never mind. You just said that. But just look back at Ashara and Nitrak. Mostly Ashara because they're driving the thing. We go forward and we figured out what happens, but the sooner we get there, the better.
It's either death or potential death. So forward we go.
And then in your head you hear, "Yup."
Yup.
Excellent. All right, go forward.
Yeah. So as you all go forward and approach this island, since you guys aren't focused on flying and looking around, you kind of notice a shift in the atmosphere, like a physical feeling, as if there's like a barrier around this island. What's up, Ivy? What's up? No? Nothing?
No, keep going.
Okay. Yeah, so it feels a little bit more disconnected from the land of the dead
Huh?
as you guys move through this barrier. And if you continue approaching to the port, there's just people waving to you on these other ships, like friendly greeting you.
And they still look
What
like half
type
alive.
of people are they, Tanner?
So looking at them, mostly zombie-looking people. Some are more whole and physical, like you guys are, and some are just literal skeletons walking around.
Casually.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can Ashara make an educated guess of to why the different states of zombie? These are people who have died maybe more than once, correct? These are like Ashara, in her experience of having now died once, she understands there's more layers to this, and that is the result. Yes? Excellent.
You can make that guess.
Excellent. That is the guess that she makes. And I think she only makes eye contact with Agwè about it. I don't think she voices it, but she kind of like looks.
Wait, and what did she guess?
It's no, you're fine, dear. It's that Ashara has put together that these zombified people are the same as us. That they have died, but they are in later stages. They have died more than once. And so you are the only one that she makes eye contact with before looking back, and then continuing to drive forward because there is nowhere else for her to go.
Yeah. And he's also thinking, of course we aren't the only one doing the trial.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Her stress gone up. I will put the ship into port as best I can.
Okay. As you do so, this mostly skeletal dude who just has like bits and pieces of like still human looking features, like walks up to the ship notices that it's not one that they've seen before. And they're just like, hello, welcome to Haven. You new?
I guess.
Just like this bony hand like rattling as it waves.
I
The
guess.
rattling.
Yeah.
You knew.
I have not yet put down the gangplank or anything. Like, I am testing to see what the atmosphere is of this place before doing anything. But I'll shout from like over the ship side.
Well, as long as you're here, nothing can get through. So you're
In
safe
what
here.
way?
None of the sea serpents or anything like that.
I tend to block with my face too much.
I just wanted to make sure that you were fine because you, I guess, saw 2 die, not just 1.
Yeah. It's not something that comes easy after a while. It kind of just comes. Not the first time I've seen people I have any form of care about die in front of me. Not trying to see it anytime soon again, so we gotta make sure we all get out of here.
Then
You've got
give
some
me a-
very, very important to be. So
I am no more important than any of us. The crown or the proximity to it means nothing.
still got people you look out for. It's important enough. Crown or no crown.
And clearly you do too. There is more to learn about you yet.
And don't learn too much. It gets a little boring after a while.
I am literally a son of royalty. Nothing gets boring. But we rest. We leave tomorrow unless there is something on this island we can deal with. And we make sure those siblings stop fighting.
Oh, I'm gonna strangle one.
I
of
think
them.
it's a that you hear us
At that
bickering in
moment.
You definitely hear it outside the hut, right?
That's what you're talking about. It's like, oh, hi guys.
Did we interrupt something? Sorry.
No, just talking about how you remind me of some of my friends back home. You know, the toddlers.
That happens.
I step back out.
It wasn't even a height thing.
and then I come back in and then just I'm not short.
Yes, you are.
I know.
Sobbing. I it's my water. It's my skin. It's you too, Levi.
Oh my god.
I think that is where
Okay.
it
Yeah.
fades out.
And fade to
Yeah.
black.
So that will be the end of Trial by Sea. At least for now. I know our disembodied voice said he wanted to come on. I don't know if he wants to join us now or have us redo intros first.
give me this
We can
disembodied
probably-
voice.
We do intros while Nate is joining us, if you would like.
Yeah, go ahead and do your intros, and then I'll pop in briefly.
God.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right. Tanner.
Hello, my name is Tanner. Pronouns are he, they. You can find me anywhere on the internet at Mithril Warlock. Most of the times, if I'm doing anything, it's on Dice Cream Sandwich with Ivy. Other than that, not really. And I will popcorn it over to Ivy because I had just mentioned her.
Hi, I'm Ivy. I am Gamer the Girl everywhere else that you can potentially find me. My pronouns are she, her. When I'm not on Gamer the Girl, I'm over on Dice Cream Sandwich where I run games and sometimes play. You can also find me over at the Krill Awards, of which I'm the CEO and founder of. So if you're interested in TTRPG award shows that strive to be very much community focused and based, come give us a look. Our little mascot is named Critty, and they were drawn by the wonderful Lexi. Our incredible host is CB, and Tanner is an instrumental part of our staff as well as Noah.
I do a lot of random things.
So like this whole team is just like people who do things with the Crit Award. So if you're interested in getting it involved, come check us out. I'm going to pass it over to Lex since you are our wonderful artist.
One of many. Ivy knows so many people, it's amazing. But yes, I am Smallbird Lex. You can find me at Smallbird Lex and Smallbird Art. I do art, TTRPG, and streaming. I am actually currently working. You guys can get a quick flip like, wah, bam. You didn't see it, but it's fine. It's super secret. So all of it. Super secret art that's happening. I'm getting commissioned for. Be revealed on Saturday. If you guys want to check Surfeffer's channel, I play level 20 Barbarian Nerium, who is definitely not the original font for Nitrak. But anyways, if you want to check that out, Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Surfeffer's channel, and I'm gonna popcorn it up to Nova.
Hello, my name is Noah. I'm Nova Killing on all my socials. I do a lot of nerdy TikToks like D&D and Magic the Gathering. I stream on my Twitch all of the time, so try to join me there. And I sometimes make YouTube videos. I'm an actor and I'm also a lumberjack. So if you ever need any of those in your life, you know who to go to. I'll popcorn it up to Miss B.
Yeah, hey everybody, again, I'm Omega Jones, also known as the Critical Bard across all social media channels except Tumblr. I've been Agwè and Levi, tag team duo of chaos and water and things, I don't know.
And I'll give it to Nate.
That is fair.
And you'll see me fade in on the screen. The players won't see me because I don't want to mess anything up on my this information.
He's on the ship.
I am on the ship. Hello, I'm here.
That's the avatar of death, you guys.
It's me.
Oh my god!
I can tell you at any time. I can turn off the stream right now.
Honestly,
No, please, I have 3 kids.
So much. No, please. No, please, I am the kid.
No, it's just Tápholl, you know.
Oh no!
But I just wanted to say so much. Thank you guys for coming to watch. Thank you to the raids we had today and everybody who wanted to have a good time with our cast here. Wanted to throw it a special thank you, of course, to Tanner, the DM who put all this together. The story, gave me the effort I needed to push Foreteller to take on this massive journey that we've not been on before. It's never anything we've done. And so first of all, thank you to Tanner. Then thank you to Noah for kind of curating the whole group, putting everybody together. I've never met any of you guys before this, and randomly met Noah at Gen Con, and Adam hooked us up, and we were able to put this wonderful group together. Thank you, Lex and Ivy and CB, of course, for playing with us. It's been awesome meeting you guys and meeting your characters specifically. So I wanted to ask a quick one question of each of you. What is your favorite moment from the 4 episodes we've had so far? I'm going to start with Lex. Put you on the spot.
Honestly,
first.
the first ones that came to my head was Agwè and Tápholl having their moment together. I think that was really sweet, and I loved seeing a bit of the characters kind of evolve, even though it's such a short, 4 episodes seems like it's such a short amount of time to grow characters and who they are, and it was still nice seeing such a sweet moment together. And also Levi talking for the first time, because that was great.
That was hilarious. I love that so much. I wasn't even expecting that. That came out of nowhere.
Jaw to the floor.
Right. I
had
can
to,
popcorn it if you
stop
want.
myself to not immediately say something, because I can hear you guys 15 seconds before everyone else.
Just like, yo, wait a minute.
Yeah, but yeah, of course, yeah. Throw it over to whoever you think.
All right,
would be.
I'll popcorn it to Ivy.
Oh yes. My favorite moment on screen was when Noah first said what the island's name that Ashara and Tápholl are from. Because it was because I saw it coming.
Mhm.
I knew what was about to happen, but watching everybody else's reactions were exactly what I hoped it to be. There's a lot of backstory to the 2 of them of why they're this way and where they
Right.
come from, and that was hilarious. My favorite off screen was us planning it, and also the fact that I hit Noah right in the feels with the dice that I use, which are
Yes.
red, but there also have a spark of blue in certain places on it to represent her brother. So those have been, I've never used these outside of Ashara's. These are hers. But yeah, see, that's why you have all red.
I just have all red for Ashara.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah,
so
my
cute.
favorite was definitely the island name. Like that was when we wrote it together, we were like, oh, this is hilarious.
There's a whole war
It's just
for
a
the island
pufferfish.
name.
There was a whole war with pufferfish that we didn't even get to of like
Mhm.
why like
So
So
a little
there
behind the
were-
scene thing real quick.
yeah.
I had no idea what your characters were going into it. I got the pictures for you guys' characters the day before we went live, or that day. I can't remember.
Yep. The only
Because-
person
I
we
think some of them
told-
was day of.
Yeah, the only person that we told we were siblings before stream was Tanner.
Yep.
But yeah. Yeah,
It's a
no, I'm
fun
gonna
journey
pass
to go
it.
along and see that relationship between the two of you, especially here
Yeah.
at the end and throughout.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass it over to my sibling. Nova, you can.
Hello,
What's
I
your
am
favorite
sibling.
moment?
Oh gosh. I was gonna say the heart to heart, but honestly, it was the tremendous amount of damage and work that I put on that first sea serpent.
Yes.
5 damage. I have a level 11 druid. I've never played druids. I thought they were like really cool and really strong. And then I think they still are. I just had really bad luck that day. And golly, 5 damage. I'm just proud of myself
Mhm.
that I did so little. So that'd probably be mine.
Amazing.
I'll popcorn up to CB.
Yeah. A couple of things that immediately come to mind is, first of all, I always enjoy watching Lex play any type of strong character because like it is like their element. You can always tell. So Nitrak just like going to town on the big serpent and then just cleaving through so many skeletons. It's like, yeah,
Yes.
we are
Oh my
set.
gosh. First
Um,
hit.
But my main thing that I mean, there's so many things, but I want to give a big shout out to Tanner for dropping Kellamvor because I did not see it coming. It sounds like weird, but it's like, no, we're about death and stuff. But I was not thinking that we're going to the city of the dead to talk to a god, and it was just like, oh, and then dropping like, yeah, you know, that's very cool. And
There's Jurgle.
and just Jurgle, and that one right there is going to go chase you. It's like, great. So the stakes were set at the very beginning, and that's really nice. So I really enjoyed what you did with the story. Overall, the story is my favorite thing. So thank you for that. And also sea cucumbers because
A good berry sea cucumber.
Amazing.
that's me.
And
I guess I'm
Tanner. Yeah.
Tanner, yeah.
The Agnes eyebrows that I just did this session.
I honestly think that might be the episode title.
just Isaac being like, I miss eyebrows, and then full body turn while the eyes are still locked on Tápholl. Like that was.
Nice.
I just really enjoyed that I
So
was able to do that. But
I thought that was, like,
besides NPCs, really good ones. I'm gonna go with when Agwè went under the water when like during the sea serpent battle,
Right.
sees Tápholl like trying, and then Tophel's like, yeah, I did it, I killed that serpent, and Agwè just kind of like, sure you did.
The
Just
realization
that,
he
like,
needs it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
he needs this in his life. Like he needs to think that he's strong enough to do this.
Mhm.
Like I loved that
We'll let
little
him
moment.
have that.
Yeah. What about you, Nate?
Oh gosh. I honestly think, and it's a little silly, but my camera does not want to be in focus right now. There we go. I think my favorite moment was when you guys first got to the town. You were trying to figure out what was going on, because you all had a pretty good idea of what was going on in the Sea of Souls. You know, you're like, okay, we're here, we're safe, you know, we're kind of half dead, whatever. But when you got there, you're like, it could be anybody. Anybody could be undead. Are we fighting vampires? And it was the investigation that you guys had to do, and like, and then Ethel and Rory. it was just figuring out, watching you guys piece that together was really cool. But I want to give one big, thank you to you guys again for playing. And who knows, might address the story of Trial by Sea in the future. But,
Thank you for running all of our tech, Nate. You can hear us just as
Thank
much
you,
as we
thank
have.
you.
Yeah.
It's been a struggle as our
Yeah, it's a commitment.
flashback. You guys
Yeah.
are on live today, but
It's okay. It's a learning thing, but you got it. Oh, we appreciate you.
And I wanted to say to all the viewers, of course, none of this would be possible without the new Foreteller web app. That's the whole reason we're here, just to support the D&D community and create a format for people to experience all the wonderful actors. You'll hear myself, you'll hear Noah, and some upcoming stuff as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. And we've got 2 new re-releases coming out, hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see if that happens. And so Above and Below and Now or Never should be re-releasing on the web app very soon. We should be caught up by the end of, hopefully the end of the month or early into next, of all of our old catalog. It's fully brought over to the web app. No more app, crashing or anything like that. No pandering to iOS and Android. Everything can be done on the web app. And from there, we're on to new things. Going to be bringing out things like Tenaris. It's a massive undertaking. I just recorded some lines today, and it is big. So thank you so much for supporting us here, and so show some love on the YouTube videos for these in the future. Let us know how much you enjoyed this, and if you want it to come back, because for now, this will be the end of Trial by Sea, but there are many trials and tribulations to be had if wanted. Thanks, guys. Any final words
Thank you, guys.
before we head out?
Thank you, everyone, for watching.
Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you.